prime my face, I'm using Maybelline's Baby Skin. It is, of course, from the drugstore. And then I'm going in with a Real Technique brush. This is their angled brush that you can find in the Eye Core collection, I believe it's called. And I am using Milani's Brow Fix Brow Kit in the color Light. This is amazing. Like, it is my favorite drugstore, eyebrow kit. It's actually my favorite eyebrow kit in general. I used to use the e.l.f. one, which is really, really good too. And I've used the Ardell one, which might show up in the video or two, but this is by far my favorite. Again, I use the color Light. I feel like it looks more natural on me than, say, a dark one would be. But yeah, and then I'm going in right now with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 15 Fair. I'm using this to kind of take out discoloration in my eyes, but also to prime my eyes. And I'm going to be setting that with my Maybelline Press Foundation in 115. I'm just using the like little powder puff thing that comes with the Fit Me powder. Next, I'm just taking some random fluffy brush that I got off eBay, and the Lorac single eyeshadow, and this is Chai. They don't sell this as a single. This is from a holiday collection. This, if you have the Lorac Pro To Go palette, this is what that would be in, but this is not a single color. So if you have any kind of bronzy shade, that would work. A lot of people don't like to use, what is it called? Like shimmer eyeshadows in their crease, but it really does not bother me. So I'm just taking this on that fluffy brush and blending away. eBay is a great source for makeup brushes. I bought this brush in a set of like 8, and it was less than $3, and it is seriously amazing. So I'm just taking that Chai and taking very little bits of it because Lorac's eyeshadows are super pigmented. So I kind of just take whatever's in the cap because I dropped mine. I dropped all of them actually. And I just use a little bit. And this is Espresso. If you have the Pro palette, this is in there. This is by far my favorite eyeshadow ever. I know it's just like a chocolate brown, but I freaking love it. So I am taking this barely, like you can barely see it because it is so freaking pigmented that I don't want to use a lot of it. So I am really just taking little by little and building the color up and going back in my crease. I'm dabbing it on first a little bit, and then I am doing windshield wiper motions to get the kind of look that I want. But again, I'm going in very lightly. If you have the Pro palette, you know how pigmented this is. So I'm really taking, like I'm barely dusting my brush in it. Really just using a little bit. And again, you don't have to use Lorac shadows. You can use whatever you have, but these are seriously my favorite eyeshadows. I love Lorac as a brand, but any kind of chocolatey brown would work. So I am, again, just kind of blending that into my crease. And I am taking an even fluffier brush than the one I was just using. This one is also from eBay. The one that I was using before, the natural hair one, was from eBay too. This one was like 99 cents on eBay. It's really fluffy than the first one I used. And I'm just kind of blowing that out a little bit so it's not so harsh. Now I'm going back in with Chai to kind of fix the shape a little bit, and now back in with Espresso. I know this is kind of fast. I just didn't want to, it was going to be too long if I did in real time. And this is Lorac's Cream. This resembles my skin tone very well, and so I'm using that to highlight my brow bone. Now I forgot to show this, but this is Lorac's Nude. This is the best shade ever. I mean, it's my favorite highlight, but I use it there on my eyes right now. And I'm just going back in with Espresso and kind of deepening anything up. Right now I'm going in with Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. It is the liquid version. It's just a sample that I got from Sephora, and I like to use this when I use a heavier foundation. And this foundation, believe it or not, I have no idea what it's called because it's a sample too from Sephora, and I forgot to write down what it is, but I think it's Kat Von D's Locket Tattoo, just because it is a thicker consistency. I literally got like 5 foundations that day, so I don't remember which one it is because I didn't write any of them down, but I really do like it, but only if I use that Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, whatever it's called, underneath, because it also hydrates and obviously it makes your skin look dewy, and I'm not really a matte fan. So I'm just buffing this into my skin with the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. If you see, first I kind of stipple and then I blend. That's just the preference that I have to use it. I don't like to just buff it in, it just annoys me. So now I'm going in with my concealer. This is Maybelline Fit Me again in 15. Best drugstore concealer in my opinion. And I am using this to highlight under my eyes and also the rest of my face. Put it around my lips, my cupid's bow, my chin, and then you will see on my forehead and down the bridge of my nose. Now, I like to let that sit for a little bit. I know that's kind of weird, but I like to go back when I see my makeup, and if I decide I want my brows a little bit darker, I go back only using the dark shade in the Milani brow kit. And I sometimes darken my eyebrows. I don't do this all the time, but if I feel like I need it, I do it. And I just let my concealer kind of soak in. Now I'm using a micro beauty blender, and I am just going to blend that out. This is of course damp, and I'm blending out that concealer, which if you've never used Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, please do. It is amazing and blends out like a dream. I love it. It's really good. Also, NYX's HD concealer is amazing as well. And yeah, so I'm just blending that out. I'm going to be using my same Maybelline Maybelline Pressed Foundation Powder in 115 with a Real Techniques contour brush. Now I'm using Coty Airspun. If you've never used this, it is freaking amazing. I'm taking a little bit on that micro beauty blender and kind of just putting it on places that I know crease. And when I use this, it really doesn't crease. I'm using a Real Technique Buffy brush and putting that Airspun all over my face. Now I'm using my Real Technique contour brush again, and I am putting on this City Color bronzer. I don't know the name of it because I bought it at Ross, and when you buy them at Ross, for some reason they don't come with names, but it just says bronzer. So I like it. I don't feel like it's too orange to me. I use it to contour. I'm not really like a bronzer person, but to me this is just perfect. This is a Smashbox Soft Lights Tint, I believe it's called. There's no exact color to it. I have no idea if they made it in different colors. This was given to me by a neighbor, and I love it as a blush. It's just beautiful. It's like a mauve when it comes out. Now I'm just going in with the original colors. I used my Lorac Chai first, and then I will go in with Espresso on the lower lash line just to kind of smoke it out and look more complete. This is just touch up really at this point. Again, I'm using all eBay brushes. They're amazing. And right now I'm going in with my e.l.f. liquid liner, which is another amazing find. I get this at Dollar Tree, literally $1. It is really good for someone who wants to get into liquid liner. It's easy to use. It's a brush tip applicator. I hate the felt tip applicators with a passion. So this is a very thin brush. You're able to get really thin lines, and I think it's super easy to use. And it's really black and matte. It's a little shiny sometimes, but I feel like for the most part it's matte. It's a great eyeliner for $1 in my opinion. Super inexpensive. And sorry if it's a little blown out, the video quality. I'm actually filming this on my cell phone. So yeah, but just putting on the eyeliner. I did this in real time at first, but then I felt like it took too long, so that's why I sped it up. Now I'm tightlining with my Lorac 3-in-1 waterproof eyeliner in black, and I'm also putting that on my waterline. I know it looks a little rough, but I do that because I like to kind of smudge it out a little bit. I swear I'm not doing anything harsh, but yeah. This is the Calvin Klein CK1 mascara that Ulta gave as a birthday gift last year, and I've rediscovered it, and I freaking love it. You can actually twist the cap and go from lengthening to volumizing. I just think it's a beautiful, very black mascara. It does the job really well. And that is the eyes done. This is NYX's High Voltage Lipstick in Stone. It is one of my favorite lipsticks ever. Can we talk about this highlight? This is another City Color product. It just says Shimmer Highlight. There's no name to it. Again, I got this at Ross in the same kit as that bronzer. It is beautiful. My boyfriend just showed up there. And it is like amazing highlight. And I need to buy more of it because I love it so much. I'm applying that with a Real Techniques contour brush. And then taking a little natural hair brush and putting on my inner corner with the same color. And I'm also going to put that under my brow bone because I do like a light shimmer. And that is the completed look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and please come back. Bye guys.